the firm, not the charity.
In Jesus' name. Amen. He said he will renew. The word renew me what? You are wasted on strength, so he's going to bring it back in Jesus' name.
You're all looking beautiful this morning. You're all welcome. You know, Isaiah 40:31 says,
But going to Hopeful Journey, it's a film that was very dear to me. The story in Hopeful Journey tells a lot about what it's like to be a Christian. Because in the world today, we talk about Christian. You know, Christians are Christian. All Christians want to see. If you go to some people that are not Christian, say the church is worse. In terms of how Christians treat others and how people think about God, how people put God second in their life, all of that question, I don't have answer to it. You know, I'm not trying to be the expert. I would like us, you the audience, me, we can try to tackle that question in a specific way. In Hopeful Journey, I asked this question to these characters.
Now it just needs
That's
a nice
that's why it's called a hopeful journey. Because life itself is a journey. I would like to think of it as a hopeful journey. We will make mistakes and we will fall short of in a lot of ways, but God's mercy and grace can take us through. So these characters in this film, let's backtrack. Why Hopeful Journey took me 3 years to make? One, finances.
It's not good.
There was a lot of, Dad actually making that film. A good friend of mine, God bless you, you know yourself. Thank you for coming along and really investing in me in the way you did.
Edwin, you've actually done well with this place.
Some of the rifle, I hope it can help me pay some of them off so I can really focus on what I want to do, because there's a lot of work I got coming, you know. And Hopeful Journey is one of my proudest work. And
Joe,
preview
good
is
job
going to be
today.
coming out
Thank you,
soon.
sir.
Preview is already available. The first premiere is in Liberia. Let me just let's go in deeper in the Hopeful Journey. There's a character in Hopeful Journey called Elise. Now, Elise is a character that, you know, really asks this question about what is forgiveness and if you're good or you're bad good enough for God to forgive you. She did a lot of terrible things. Yeah, that's Elise right there. Now, you have to come and see the film to see how her story and how her journey ended. So, and then we have Mr. Jacob Dole. Now, this character is a serious part of me. And not me, serious part of the question I wanted to ask. What it takes to be in a good relationship. What does marriage mean? You know, the older I get, the more I see the world in a very strange way. You know, I'm repeating myself. But the world is very strange, very confused. More importantly, people are messed up. Jacob Dole is a little bit of him, but you get to see how cold, how distant he is from his wife. And you wonder if he's even alive. You know, some of the things Elise did, we just saw Elise. Now, Jacob Dole, the relationship between Jacob Dole and Elise is those kind that I've seen a lot so many times. Husband and wife live together 40 years, never get to know each other. Like, you know, like what's that? You know, they're miserable. They're not finding time to really be intimate. And it's in the church too. You know, it's in the church, it's in the world, it's outside, everywhere. And young men are confused. A lot of young men are confused. I was confused. I'm not completely understanding of myself. I'm still trying. I know I've done some work on myself. I've taken the last year off to really focus on myself personally, emotionally, psychologically, and maybe and try to build this business, this company. Some of the money I'm asking is just give me time to do what I really want to do, to put out this work that I've been working on. But Jacob Dole embodies a lot of the strife that goes on in marriages. Wives and husbands. It's the husband's fault that started the thing. Don't get me wrong. Some women can be very terrible. Now, if you read my Instagram wall, I have something on my Instagram wall that says, I haven't put it up yet, but what that says is, it talks about if you have the wrong woman in your house, she can be the weapons of mass destruction. You know, a bad wife is the worst thing in the world. A bad husband is the worst thing in the world. None of it is good, and there's a lot of it going around. You know, the world today is all about sex. Boy meets girl, has no clue who she is. She's pretty, she got a good body, he wants to sleep with her. Come to find out a baby pops out and the relationship begins. That's mess. That's a mess. That's a weird mess. You know? I think relationship, a better relationship has to start with friendship, and that's excluding sex. Why am I saying all this? Because most relationships that I've seen where there was no love in it, I kind of, after watching it for a while, realized the way it started was not the way it needs to start. It starts to the back, to the front. Good relationships start as friendship, and it builds from there. Jacob Doe and his wife Elise, you will find out they don't have much of that. And sometimes I think when I say a woman became a mass destruction in the home of a man, some of the time, at least some of the time, it's because of the man's behavior. When a woman feels insecure and she knows she wants to keep her home, she may do some things recklessly. And if she's a smart woman, she will scold the man, maybe get the man on the right path to continue that relationship. But if it's the other one that don't know much, who's still a child inside, now you got a mess. So Jacob Doe and Elise, that story is, is there. Now we go to Patrick and Elizabeth, who are the typical couple who loves each other, are not willing to go outside of marriage to do stuff that is not right. They're willing to be committed to each other, but then they also have other struggles that is in their marriage, and then they have to deal with it the way.
And one day when we have children.
And Patrick is a spoiled boy, He and Elizabeth, they have some marital problem that is not extended marital problem like and they're in America for a better life, and what's it called now? Elizabeth, Patrick gets a good job. He's working, but it's like they're faced with this problem where and then Patrick decides to bypass God and take matters into his own hand. Now that become a big problem. It's his emotions, his need for success, his drive for success. He puts Elizabeth in a way, and she is a strong wife. A strong, good Christian wife who has to face a lot of tears, who has to cry a lot of tears because they love each other.
I just wanted you to be happy.
Life has become harder for them, and they find a way to deal with it. So that's Patrick and Elizabeth's story. I like Elizabeth a lot. It took me a while to find Tanina Taylor to play that character. I went through many other characters for her, and actually the film was done like a year and a half ago. But the character that played the role is not them. Now again, that's why I need you guys to really help me join this raffle, because I have a lot of stories I want to tell, and I want to tell them the way I think they need to be told, and I can't do them the way I've been doing them. It takes, first of all, it's a lot of time consuming. I need time as a director. I've been taking on more than one task. I don't want to do that anymore. I feel my vision suffers a little bit. So Elizabeth being changed 3 times, it was just a lot of stuff that happened to get there. But Tanina Taylor ended up being the Elizabeth that you are seeing now. And she played the role very well.
Patrick.
In some scenes that I'm showing you, I know you've seen some of these scenes where she's in crying, and the bond there, she and Desi Dunbar, who played Patrick, the bond there, it was a beautiful shoot. Just like Elizabeth, the characters were all good. At the end of the day, they fit perfectly. So that's Hopeful Journey.